Hey there, Nail Nation. I am Shonda Mulcahey. I'm a presidential founder, and I'm here to tell you Cody Bills is my girl. I'm so excited to be here with Nail Nation, and thanks so much for inviting me, Cody. We had the pleasure of locking ourselves in a house in Atlanta a couple months ago and working on parties, on the live party demo, working on, there's my Cody girl, and working on Facebook parties, really just working on enhancing the whole party experience. So that's how Cody and I have been able to get to know each other a little bit more, and we definitely have our inside jokes. So super excited to be here with Nail Nation and honored to be here as well. So okay, I am here to talk about something that it's kind of like a legal document, so it's not very exciting. However, it really is quite exciting, and that is our income disclosure statement. So when Color Street sent us the email with the updated policies and procedures, in that email there was also this income disclosure statement. And if you haven't taken a look at this, I encourage you to do so. And the purpose of this statement is what it does is it lists how much of the percentage of the sales field are at each level of leadership within the Color Street leadership compensation plan. It also lists what the average annual income and average monthly income of each of those levels is, as well as the bottom 25% and the top 25% at each level. So why is that important? Well, it's actually a legal document that, anybody who is looking at a company wants to know what the compensation plan is, right? So for example, if you were interviewing for a job, you would want to know, like, what is my compensation going to be? Although this disclosure statement is not a statement of a guaranteed income, it's based on the actual field, on the actual sales field for our first full year of 2018. Okay, so we didn't have this before because we didn't have a full year of income. So this is really exciting. I don't know about you guys, but I know when I was first looking at the direct selling industry as a whole, as a profession, I wanted to know, like, what is the potential for the income at each of the levels of leadership, because although I had zero experience in the direct selling industry when I first started in this profession 25 years ago, I still wanted to know what the possibilities were. So this is exciting, you guys. So I want to teach you how to look at this disclosure statement, what it means, and how you can let it really drive you. So we're going to look at the very first square, and this, by the way, came about organically when a new stylist started asking the questions like, is it true that stylists are only earning an average of $141 a year? Well, yeah, that's true, 2018. But there's a really big difference between a stylist and a BQ stylist. So I want to give you some visuals here, and sorry, they're maybe a little bit scratchy, but here's our stylist, okay? So as you know, if you've heard any of the statistics that Color Street has shared with the leadership team, you know that only a certain percentage are BQ stylists. So meaning that they, as you guys put it, being queen of their business, they're submitting $300 or more. The majority of the field who starts this business works it as a hobby, right? And hobbies cost you money. So in order to stay in business as a hobby, it's going to end up costing you money. And this is why I say that. So the average stylist in 2018 earned $11.76 a month, an average of $141 a year. Now, what is one of our costs of doing business as a stylist? It's our $9.95 monthly website fee. So if they're earning on average $11.76 and they're paying $9.95 a month, they probably have more than another $2 a month in business expenses if they buy one set of nail polish strips, right? Then they're spending money to join this business. Now, why is this important? It's important when we are looking to build the business and enter into the ranks of the leadership compensation, because when we are talking with a potential new stylist, we need to help them understand that we don't just sign up because you think this is pretty and that you like it and you want to get your nail strips. Because it costs you money to be in business. It's not a lot of money by any means, but it's at least that $9.95 a month. And so somebody that is doing this, that is selling their $300 maybe once every 6 months, they might consider just being a hostess. It actually would cost them less to be a hostess, and they would get a lot more in the free nail strips and what have you. So now here's the important part. When we look at a BQ stylist, okay, on this compensation plan, the second line is BQ stylist. And on average, now this is huge, you guys. Annual average income for a stylist, $141. Average annual income for a BQ stylist, $1,914. You guys, why? Why does that happen? Well, because an average BQ stylist is not just selling 300. Think about it. Once you get to the point where you know how to sell your 300 in a month, your sales go up from there, right? You learn how to sell 400 and then 500 and then 600 and maybe 1,000 and then 1,200 and so on, or 1,800, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000. You can sell a lot of nail strips as just a BQ stylist. So these people are not just selling 300 a month, earning that $1,900 a year. They are selling more than that. But the point is, BQ stylists, people that are consistently working their business, take it more seriously. They're actually making money, right? There's a huge difference between the hobby stylist and somebody who's working their business as a business. The BQ stylists understand the value of that. And once they hit that 300 once, clearly they're working on their consistency and elevating their business. So on average, monthly average, $159 a month. Again, BQ stylist is not like this huge thing. It's not going to make a huge difference to submit $200 in sales a month versus $300 in sales a month. But clearly, by looking at these statistics, doing it consistently a little bit every month adds up. Consistency is the key to making your business successful. So take it to the next step. If you are not a BQ stylist right now, then you could just say, you know what? I'm just going to focus on making sure that I BQ by the 10th of every month or the 15th of every month, or, hitting that. And then once you hit that for a couple of months, you're like, aha, you know what? It's not that hard. I think I could stretch it to 600, right? You just continue building upon those little baby steps. But it really is important to make sure that you're taking your business. If you're going to be a stylist, make sure that you're making money and not spending money on your business. Now, let's take it to the next level, and that's team leader. So, senior stylist. I was out of order. Senior stylist. So that's the third line on this piece of paper, on this income disclosure statement. Now, the average senior stylist is earning $3,782. You guys, look at this. We went from $1,914, over doubling our income as a senior stylist. Okay? Senior stylist doesn't have huge responsibilities. A senior stylist is somebody who has 2 personally enrolled people, right? That they're just taking that baby step. It's baby step, baby step, baby step. You guys, you don't have to go like fast and furious and crazy. And if you're not getting those kinds of results right from the get-go, that you're saying, I suck at this. No, that's not true. Sometimes people working at a slower pace are building the foundation of their business. They're getting the understanding of how to consistently build the business so you can continue to consistently grow your business. Senior stylist is such an important part of our leadership ranks and our leadership family within Color Street. Senior stylist, $3,700 a year. You guys, where are you going to go and say, you know, get a part-time job that you can earn $3,700 a year? That's an average of $315 a month, working what, like 5 hours a week? Where are you going to do that? That is an amazing opportunity. Now, let's continue to go up the income disclosure statement to the next level of team leader. And again, team leader has doubled their income, $7,400 in a year, $619 a month on average. You guys, there are some earning less, there are some earning more. If you're in the less, maybe you're a team leader watching this and you're looking at your income going, I'm not earning $619 a month. Guess what? This gives you something to aspire to. That's what this income disclosure statement is all about. You can look at this and say, I'm working at above average rates, I'm working at below average rates, or this next level is going to help me advance my income. And so that's what this income disclosure statement is meant to do. Let it drive you. It shows you what's possible. And that's an amazing thing, because we need to see what's possible so we can aspire to that, right? So team leader, $7,400 a year. The next level is director. Again, doubled. You guys, every single level that you go up, the next level, you're doubling your income on average, $14,000 a year. That's $1,183 a month on average. That's exciting. And director, again, that's kind of middle of the road of this disclosure statement. That's middle of the road. A director, yeah, you have to work to get there. But believe me, once you get there and you're staying consistent in your business, it's really, really simple to remain there as well. Okay, so those are the levels that I had made these little paddles for. But let's talk about the next level, which is senior director. Our senior director, once again, we go from $14,000 a year as a director to over $27,000. Again, doubling your income as a senior director. But here's where things get really good. Really, really good. And that's the executive levels. Y'all, executive levels that's where it happens. That's where things really begin to amplify and blow up, because the average annual income as a senior director goes from $27,000, and when you make that step to executive director, $90,000 on average. $90,000 on average. Let's see. The lowest, the bottom half, okay, $90,000 is $7,500 a month. The lowest was earning $5,168. Y'all, would $5,100 or $7,500 a month make a difference in the way that you live your life for you and your family? And guess what? An executive director doesn't just happen overnight. It's one level at a time. You start as a stylist. You move to a BQ stylist. You move to a senior stylist. You move to a team leader. And then you move to director and senior director and above. It's consistency in your business that will help you increase your income. It's realizing that I am a stylist. I am in business for myself, and therefore I don't want this business to cost me money, so I'm not going to work it as a hobby. I'm going to work it as a business, and that's by really making that decision. It starts with that decision to take it seriously. It starts with the decision to say, I'm not going to allow this business to cost me money. I'm actually going to make money with it, but it doesn't just happen. You have to give it some focus. Now, looking at the income disclosure statement, we have 2 more levels to go. Y'all, this is mind-blowing. Again, allow it to drive you. Allow it to inspire you to reach the next level of your business. Senior executive director on average. Okay, now we're way more than doubling incomes here. $233,000 a year on average. And I know your Cody is way above average. And so you've got somebody leading the charge here that all you have to do is follow in her footsteps, follow the systems that she has put in place for you, because those systems work. Systems is what it's all about. And then the final level on this income disclosure statement is National Executive Director and above. An average annual income of $530,641. And let's not forget the 80 cents that goes with that, right? That's amazing. $44,000 a month. Let these incomes inspire you to reach the next level. Let these incomes speak to your potential stylist. When you're working with somebody, when you're talking to somebody, say, hey, let me show you something. Although these are not guaranteed incomes, these are the averages, the actual average incomes from our first full year in business. And guess what? Y'all, this is going to go up. It's going to continue going up for quite some time. And that's an exciting place to be. You guys, you are in the right place. You're in the right company. You have an amazing leader. You have incredible systems in place. All you have to do is make the decision to follow the systems, to work your business, to take it seriously, plug into the trainings that Color Street provides, that Cody provides, that everybody provides, because this is an amazing opportunity. So I hope that gives you a different way of looking at that income disclosure statement. I hope that you allow it to make you dream, to really aspire to reach that next level. Set your goal for whatever it is, be it earning a certain income per week or per month, to reaching the next level of leadership. But it all starts with your personal business. Get those parties on your calendar. Get that VIP group growing. All of it is making a difference. Every little step that you take is going to help you get there. So thanks again, Cody, for inviting me. I'm so glad you're re-inspired, and I hope that you find this, enough to make you dream again. Bye, y'all.